Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot with a quick little video today as we introduce the BestInSlot Zoo Tycoon 2 mod pack collection thingamajiggy. You guys have been asking for this for quite a long time since we basically, since we installed any mods in the game, and basically down below you will find a link to my Google Drive. And on that Google Drive there is only one file, and that is every single mod I use for Zoo Tycoon 2 zipped up into one big file. Now this isn't a small file. You guys know I use over 200, I think it's nearly 300 mods in my game. The file is 2.66 gig in size, so it might take a little while for you to download, it might take a little while for you to copy in. I'd also like to just do a general warning. I recommend you only do this for new zoos or when you're done and you're happy with your previous zoo. You guys have seen every now and again I have some crashes and stuff like that. It happened again a couple of times today. Having so many mods at a time can cause a couple of problems. Furthermore, just to add as many disclaimers as humanly possible, I will also link all the websites down below where I got these mods. If you want to go find the mod makers for specific creatures that you've really enjoyed or specific items and such. Also, if any mod makers are watching this video and specifically don't want me to include their mod in the little pack down below, which I completely understand, please just let me know and I'll change it, but I'd rather link to the mod if possible, just because re-uploading this thing every time I remove a mod will make me cry. Plus, I'd like to showcase your work, if at all possible. So I'll happily link it all, and I will remove it if necessary, but just come and tell me, that'd be great. Okay, so I figured all we're going to do today is I'm going to quickly show you what you will get inside this mod pack. Most of it is in animals. Every single creature from the Walking with Dinosaurs pack is included. So we've got things like Albertosaurus, which is actually quite a cool model. Hello, you're feathery looking, aren't you? What else is going to be there? Allosaurus does work, apparently. I can't... Oh my god, that's really cool. Ooh... Sorry, I'm getting excited about things for the game. There's so much. You guys have seen, if we just scroll slowly along this, you get a nice feel for it. I have tried to keep a mix of different types of creatures. Obviously, there is a lot of extinct creatures in this pack. A lot of dinosaurs, a lot of other megafauna from the past. However, there's also a giant anaconda. There's also lots of mammals and birds and other animals I thought were cool. There's some made-up stuff, some cryptozoological creatures like the Hook Island sea monster, which is basically a giant axolotl. And you guys can see the sheer number. If you've been watching my playthrough, you've kind of got an idea. A few of them don't work. The only one that I'm 100% sure you shouldn't click on is I think that Tylosaurus breaks the game. Just as a warning. I couldn't find it in the list of mods, but it is in there somewhere, so don't click the Tylosaurus. Everything else should be okay. I genuinely... Oh, Crichtonsaurus. I generally avoid the ones with the white thing, just in case. I know some of them do work, but it just kind of feels safer to not risk it, basically. But the majority... Oh, Draco Rex. The majority of them do work. There's some really cool stuff here from some fantastic mod makers. If you do particularly like them, go check out the forums down below, you know, let the guys know you've enjoyed their work, and go check out other things they've uploaded as well, you know, follow your favourite mod makers and stuff like that. Hello, right, so that's all in terms of animals. If we go into food, I believe there's also some new stuff. The pig, I think, is new. There's a pig carcass, and that's probably about it. Is this new? I've never seen it before, it's very pretty. Toys, I think there's some new stuff in here. Maybe there's a lot of stuff I've never seen this before. Or this. Or this. Whoa! Whoa! That's amazing! How come I've never seen that? Oh my god, that would have been so good for the wolf exhibit. I've literally had no idea that existed. Wow, okay, cool. Okay, so there's some cool stuff knocking about. I don't know how much of it is added and how much of it is original, I'm not going to lie. However, what is original and what forms kind of the majority of this mod along with the animals is, if we go into construction, it is all this stuff. Your fences and your roofs and your elevated paths. This is all the stuff that's going to let you build great looking exhibits. You know, you've seen we've done some quite cool custom kind of stuff. Okay, that's not a great example there. We've done some really good looking custom stuff in the game over the past sort of 34 episodes or something like that. And it just the fencing alone gives you so many more options than you typically have. And this is, again, all from the websites down below. Mainly from Aurora, I believe. Aurora does some great work, but there will be some others in here, I'm sure. Even invisible fences and stuff like that are here somewhere. So if you want to keep your creatures in, but you don't want a big showy-offy fence, you can do that quite easily as well. That's pretty cool. There's just a lot of really good, really useful stuff if you want to build some cool-looking... Oh, I like that. Hello. Same with paths. We've got quite a few new types of path in here, including ones that don't curve at the corners. Buildings, do we have much? Yeah, we've got all these letters. So if you want to do like zoo signs and stuff like that. What else? All this kind of stuff. Again, stuff that lets you make custom buildings. If you really want to... Ooh. We also have a shark tunnel. I don't know where it is anymore, but it's here somewhere. There's just a lot of stuff that if you really want to take control of your zoo and build it like completely in your own image, you know, if there's a specific type of exhibit you've always wanted to make, but the default tools of the game never let you do it, you will be able to do it now. Let's put it that way. Like shark tunnel entrance. You can see that's a white one, but it does actually work. So if I put down a shark tunnel, can I then put the entrance on top? How do you work? Right, next to groundwater or a tank wall. Is this actually going to work? I'm going to try this out. We've been meaning to do this in the main series, but I'm just going to show you guys at home. That's most of it anyway. You've seen pretty much everything there is to see. Let's check scenery. There's some more stuff in here. Just like little things, again, that are going to let you really make the zoo your own. You know, really customize it and bring it up to another level. This kind of stuff. I don't know what it is, but I can click it. It should also include the mod, but I'm not 100% sure it does. That lets you stack trees and stuff like that. If you play the default game, you'll know about this. If we go into trees, hello trees, usually you can put a tree like there, and maybe there, and there. Like, they can't be super close together. There's a mod installed that lets you do this. Which lets you just create, like, really dense forests that you can't do in the proper game. Also, immensely helpful for exhibits. Now, let's give a quick little go to this tank thing, because this video is going to be short. I will explain. I've got another video coming up in an hour, as per usual, that will explain exactly why I'm just doing some short videos today, but I mean, it doesn't really explain it. It briefly mentions it, shall we say. But let's just extend this just a little bit for you lovely folks at home, and hopefully show something pretty cool that we can then use in the next episode. Anyway, so this goes on here. Yeah. And then that goes... How's this work? Right, I don't want it to be a circle. You weren't a circle a minute ago. Why are you a circle now? Oh, it's because... I think it's because I've gone onto tank. And that if we go onto tank again and select this, maybe it'll work. Yes, right. Is this working? This is very confusing. Let's find out. No. Oh, maybe if we raise... I just kind of really want to make this happen. That looks a little daft though. Maybe if we bring the tank up, the floor of the tank, so it's even, like so. Maybe haps? Maybe haps? No, no haps. I will figure this out at some point. Why would this not work? Let me try it over here. Okay. Nope. It looks cool though. Maybe it never works, but it looks awesome. And less on this side, but more on that side. It looks cool. It'd be nice if it worked. I'll figure out a way to make that work. Or one of you will tell me in the comments as per usual, because you guys are super helpful. So, that's about it. I don't really want to mess around too much on this, because as I will explain later, I am dead at the moment, and as I mentioned on Twitter to you lovely folks. But I just wanted to give you guys a little video, and we can say all this, and I know you guys have been asking for this mod pack for a long time. The last thing I want to do is annoy anyone whose mods are in the pack or any of the community. The Zoo Tycoon 2 modding community is just unbelievably fantastic and dedicated, and the amount of work they put in is amazing. So if anyone does have any problems whatsoever, do let me know. But do let me know, but hopefully you just like your work being sort of shown to the world a little bit, and I'll happily link any pieces you want down below in the description. Anyway, water! So thank you for joining me. Link is down below. Big old file, but I'd love to see what you guys can make with it. Go ahead and get yourself a copy of Zoo Tycoon 2 from Amazon or eBay. Usually your best bet. You can't really get the game online classically, but you can find it on these websites if you've been looking for a copy. We are going to do a thing towards the end of the series, because it's going to have to end sometime. Probably when Jurassic Park Operation Genesis lands, we'll end Zoo Tycoon 2. So what I'd like to do, for say the second half of December, or at least towards the end of the series, is to showcase your zoos. Somebody recommended this in the comments, and I thought it was a really good idea. So if you design a particularly good zoo, we'll go through in the future about how to save your save file, put it online, I can get hold of that, and I will go on and have a look at your designs, and we'll tour through everyone else's zoos and see what amazing stuff you can come up with, and maybe even do a little competition. So go! Start designing the zoo of your dreams, and hopefully we'll be able to see it down the line, and have fun with the mod pack. And do be careful. Don't make... included in the mod pack is a thing that lets your zoo go XL in terms of size, and as you've seen in the series, it is ginormous. However, it's a little... I just really want to try this. Let me just try this thing again. Right. I'm just going to do something. We're just going to put in the... I'm kind of addicted to the idea... I keep doing this wrong. Addicted to the idea of the shark tank. So what I'm thinking... If I just put that there, and then build the tank around it... Maybe. What's that going to do? Ooh, that wasn't much good, was it? Okay, just like that. Just like that. Just quite small. Okay. And let's raise the tank up. Okay. Huh. Okay. Maybe if we flatten... Can't click the right buttons here. If we flatten the outside instead. What is going on here? There we go. There we go. Right. Nice big brush. Nice big brush. Yes. See, this actually looks a lot more promising to me. Maybe this is how we do it. This is included in the mod as well, or it should be. There may be a couple of things missing. I can't kind of guarantee either way, just because I've installed so many mods, really, to be honest, guys. But hopefully everything is there and accounted for. Okay. No, it's definitely not worked. I've definitely not quite figured out how this works. Oh well. Thank you for joining me. Cheers. Much love. As always. Bye-bye.